Whose streets? Our streets. Meaning that, they don't belong to anybody. They're everyone on the planet's street. Get it? Belongs to everyone on the planet equally, and it belongs to no one equally. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Ours. See, what we were trying to prove in Occupy Wall Street, except in the fact that we didn't have a leadership, which is probably one of our biggest mistakes, but trying to accomplish is making people understand that Wall Street and the concept of stocks and bonds and all these things that are making companies, excuse this, it's not herpes or anything. It's part of an accident that I fell yesterday. So don't worry, it's not anything contagious because I'm homeless, right? Making people understand how much of a waste of time Wall Street is. How much of a waste of time. The whole concept of Wall Street, banking, accounting, insurance, all these companies, every company has a payroll system, so every company is wasting their fucking times paying and receiving, paying and receiving, paying and receiving. Imagine if the universe were that way, with paying and receiving, we wouldn't exist. So, I don't, that's what we were trying to prove, and I think something happened. Definitely got people, thinking, but to the point of where it should have been, it should be now, not really. Thank COVID for that. But I don't know. There were 2 good months. It's great because most protest rallies you go, right, and then you go and you stay a day, 2 days at the most, and you go back home, and you go back to work and go back doing the same thing you were doing that you're protesting about. In this case, every day it was like, oh wow, we get to stay another day, man. This is great. And then after 2 months, they shut us all down. That's why protesting is good to a certain extent. But the best protesting is non-participation in their slavery. If the 2,000 slaves walked away from the 150 men with gun telling them that they were slaves, if they just got up and just walked away, a few of them would have got shot. But the numbers would have But they kept them scared, they kept them worried, they kept them, like, what are we gonna do if we're out there? If we run, what are we gonna do? Just, if we run. After a while, what are we gonna do? They're gonna catch us and they're gonna kill us or, cut our foots off, cut our hands off and teach us a lesson that we're slaves and we can't run. That's why it took so long for them to be freed. But were they really freed? No. I was there. I guarantee you, we weren't freed. We were given the same jobs, or just that we were given the same jobs, right? And then we were paid for those jobs instead of being slaves. You get paid for those jobs, but then we have to pay for everything, because before we used to get everything for free as a slave, now we have to pay for it, so now it's the same thing. I got 15 extra cents that I have to then spend on very expensive stuff that they can afford and I can't. Right? Welcome to modern day slave.